Again, I feel like I've picked up the pen that doesn't work. I really need to get rid of this. Hello again, team. It's Jess or JashiiCorrin, and welcome back for day 14 of my Month of Planning with Me series. Before we get into the planning for today though, first for today's tidbit. Today I'm going to be showing you guys the setup that I have to film my Plan With Me videos. I got a question about this one from one of my videos for last week, so I figured today I'd just give you a really quick overview of what my setup looks like. To film my Plan With Me videos, I just use my iPhone. I use a smartphone mount attached to the top of a tripod, and I position the mount so that my phone will face directly down onto my desk. I also attach my microphone so that it fits just out of shot, but under the tripod. At the back of my desk, you may also have seen that I have two lights, both of which have bulbs that produce close to natural light, and I just shine them on the walls, which allows the light to bounce off and light up my shot, but it doesn't produce any light that's too harsh. Quite a short tidbit for today, but that gives you guys a pretty good overview of my setup. If you guys do have any specific questions about my filming though, please do let me know. In terms of planning for today, we're first going to flip back and have a look at last week. So I just want to make sure that all of the tasks that I have on here have been finished off or migrated forward. So I can check off that my brain dump did happen, though I feel like I'm going to need to do another one. I did finish my chores. I finished doing my laundry, but I technically didn't finish putting away my clothes, so I'm gonna keep that one here. I finished scheduling week 1. I didn't finish my desk tidy, so that one's gonna have to get moved forward. I didn't book my doctor's appointment. And I did start to collect my passport documents. I still need to print those ones off before my meeting on Wednesday, but I'm probably going to do that on Wednesday. So writing down all of those tasks I needed to transfer. In terms of things that I can check off for today, so it was the start of term 4. I did attend staff briefing. I did attend staff meeting. And then in returning my assessments, I got all of those returned. We haven't budgeted yet. I did start my term 4 timeline. I did set up my headphones. Completed the year 8 printing. Sent that email regarding term 4 for year 8. Started sussing the zoo trip. And started but have not quite finished putting away my washing. All in all, a fairly productive day so far, but still a little bit of stuff to be done. I can also flip over here that I did do the year 8 timeline. And I started doing my catch-up tests. With regards to this term 4 timeline, I have put that one over here. So I haven't actually written a title for it yet, but essentially this is just going to end up being an overview of all of the things that I need to get done, well, the things that have deadlines this term. I have included some non-school related things on here, for instance my friend's bachelorette party and her wedding, just so that I keep those things in mind as I do my planning. In our previous videos for this month, you will have seen that I've essentially just been working on my bullet journal when I've been on camera. As term 4 has now started though, I do need the flexibility of being able to open up my bullet journal and write things down at any time. So between videos, you may see that there are tasks and events that have been added that haven't been done on camera. So for instance, a lot of the things on this checklist and some of the other events that I have this week, I did add off camera rather than on camera. Flipping back to my monthly pages though. So I can check off that Yum-Cha did happen yesterday. I can check off that term 4 started and all of the staff briefing and meeting stuff happened. Budgeting, yet to be done. I need to write down that I have duty. I'm also going to cross off that Aero visit isn't actually happening. They've decided to postpone that one to term 1 next year. In fact, I can also cross off that spring lunch is now not happening. And before I forget, I should probably do that on my weekly as well. In terms of holiday to-dos, which are now kind of like my term 4 to-dos, but I'm still going to continue with crossing things off anyways. I can cross off that I have set up my term 4 timeline, even though it isn't really fully populated yet. That one I'm going to be adding to as the term progresses. Nothing else to check off here, but moving on to my trackers. So Instagram commenting yesterday didn't happen. And finishing work by 5 today didn't happen. At this stage today I haven't had fast food, but the day's not over, so I'm not going to cross it off. And similar can be said for the other things on here as well. Flipping over. And for my challenges and word of the day, haven't done the budgeting yet, so can't fill any of these in. For active minutes, yesterday it didn't happen. And for yesterday's word of the day, I'm going to have yum cha. Again, I feel like I picked up the pen that doesn't work. I really need to get rid of this. And for my meal log, we haven't quite had dinner tonight, but I can fill in the rest. And over to my PowerSheets. In terms of my daily action steps, the 7,000 steps didn't happen. 3x3 reflection did happen. 1 liter of water didn't happen. Mindful eating did happen, though because the day prior I had crossed when I was supposed to dot. I'm going to put a dot there. And YouTube comments I didn't really get around to addressing. In terms of my weekly action items, I did schedule next week's lessons. So, this week's lessons. We did complete our meal plan, I did do a face mask, and I did get my chores done. In terms of trying a new recipe for this week, in theory we're doing that tomorrow night. It was going to be tonight, but we forgot to get the chicken out of the freezer. Actually, I can probably also cross off Bujo layout or collection because I did set up my term 4 planner today. That's where we're going to leave it for today. Because I now have a space for my 3x3 reflection in my bullet journal, in tomorrow's video I'll also be able to share with you my 3x3 reflection that I'm going to do this evening. Thank you for watching, team. If you liked today's video, please do make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And if you wanted to see more from me, feel free to go check out one of my other videos. Until next time, bye!